Hello, everybody. My name is Pia van der Feesten, and I work in the marketing department at iWelcome. Very good to see that once again many people have taken the time to join us on this webinar today. And it's a very special one, as we have a very special guest speaker. It's Mr. Alexander Kessinger. He's the head of corporate identity service at our appreciated client Helvetia. Hi, Alexander. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, everybody.
Good, thank you, Alexander. We are really thrilled that you will be sharing the Helvetia story today. And the subject Alexander will cover is the Helvetia's digital transformation journey and the role of identity and access management in it. For all the listeners, please be aware that you will be able to send in your questions during the webinar at the right end of the screen. And at the end of the webinar, there will be a Q&A where all of your questions, well, at least the majority, if it's 20 or more questions, it's a little bit hard to cover as we have limited time, but will be answered. Well, really the central person and the central story of today is Helvetia and Alexander Kessinger. So I've probably already consumed too much of your time. Alexander, the digital floor is all yours.
Yes, hello everybody once again. I would like to introduce you our journey to IDaaS with iWelcome. We have a short agenda, a few words to Helvetia and to myself. After that, the strategy we have currently. Then the way we talk about IDaaS implementing within Helvetia together with iWelcome. So, about Helvetia, we are an Swiss insurer with our main market Switzerland and also 5 other European countries. And for specialty markets, we are worldwide on the way. Currently, we have around about 6,000 full-time employments. And yeah, I guess that's the main point for that. It's not the interesting part. Let's go next. Myself working 14 years for Helvetia and 13 years in the area of IAM. I started with a big project within Helvetia with a big project to replace 80 decentralized systems to one IAM system. And after that, we introduced with another former Dutch company, Behold, to introduce a RBAC system. And now we're around about 10 years, have a fully IAM system with identity governance and all, with 220 connected applications, around about 9,000 B2E users, and many B2B users, 25,000 authorizations within 3,000 roles. And my team is 8 employees big and serves the whole Helvetia group, which means all 6 countries. That's to that. Yeah. Our strategy, our main goals and main pillars are give more focus on our customers, become a digital insurer, make work and life agile and efficient, support the users or the customers with an easy way to benefit from our online services, become more attractive as an employer, and also have increased profits. And how do we get there? Our proposal was to have an centralized identity as a service partner. Therefore, we have defined our needed capabilities. What are the main capabilities we need for such a solution? Here we have the GDPR, we have the possibility to easy register customers, and also after the registration we have to be sure that the registration person is the one he meant to be. That means we have to verify the identities. We have level of assurance, where we have to have, in several cases, to make a step up with multi-factor authentication. We need consent management. We need to be sure that GDPR compliance is given. And also a main point from our perspective was that we have a partner which has his data centers within Europe. And nicey or fancy stuff was to have an integration with social media. And for my part, where my team is responsible for the B2E part, we would like to have all our SaaS applications authenticated via single sign-on. We will have delegated administration, workflows behind that, and so on. That was our definition of our main capabilities, what the partner must support or assist us. For B2C, our customer portal in the internet, where we would like to have the customers an easy way to register themselves on the way they would like to do that. If it is with Facebook ID, it should be. And in the background, the ID should be checked, verified. And if they access high privileged or confidential information, they have to use another factor to authenticate them. That's our way we introduce the level of assurance. Then next to social media integration, we had other ITP integrations where we would like to support that the users or the customers can access our portal or to interact with their My Helvetia solution. And all of them should, as in the modern days or our days today, should be GDPR compliant. It should support consent management. It has to be, it must be data centers in Europe, which all of these bullets are given by iWelcome. And for the B2E part, here we have our employees, which have to use our SaaS applications, which is growing every day. And here we have single sign-on implemented, that with the logged on credentials on their workstation or laptop, they can easily access every SaaS application without the need to have enter a password or user ID. They do not have to remember or to keep something. They just are logged in with single sign-on. It's easy, it's standardized. Also, the onboarding of new application is a lean, easy way, which is defined together with iWelcome. And normally it's done within, let's say, 2 weeks. And it works for every employee seamless, easy. And it works for all our Helvetia countries. The architectural overview is very easy, as everything with iWelcome together. It's an initial definition how we have to work together, and if that is done, it's all standardized and easy to implement. As said, the B2C customer registration and verification is done via iWelcome. And if that is everything, if the customer is registered and verified, he gets an account on the Helvetia side, which is connected to his contracts. And if he would like to see something in his My Helvetia portal, like contracts or calculate a new police or something like that, he logs in via iWelcome. iWelcome sends the customer with an SAML2 token on the Helvetia application side, and there he can work. Also, if you would interact with our salespeople, he's automatically connected to our CRM system and authenticated, and the field agent knows who he is and can work or talk to him natively. For the B2E part, here we have the client is authenticated to our Active Directory, and if he would like to connect to a SaaS application, he sends his Kerberos token where to iWelcome. iWelcome checks the Kerberos token, and if everything is fine, iWelcome creates a SAML2 token and sends that to the SaaS provider, and he's automatically authenticated and authorized. In this area, we are rough authorized, not application layer authorized. That's a part we would like to introduce within the next 2 months, that we enhance the SAML2 token with internal authorization information, that everything or all information regarding the user and his rights within the application is given by the SAML2 token. We started 1.5 years, 2 years now, with one SaaS application, and as today we have 15, 16 SaaS applications, all in the same way, in the same manner, implemented, and that's working fine. For our employees, it's seamless. They don't see the difference if it's an on-premise application or if it's a SaaS application. They don't feel anything. They don't see anything. They just work with.
Okay, Alexander, just thank you very much for this this overview. I had one question on for myself before we enter. We have a Q&A coming up as well. But can you tell a little bit about the implementation project, because you were heavily involved there as well? Is that correct?
Yes, involved in the B2E part, yes.
Yes.
In the B2C part, no. That was
No.
a different project which is still running and enhancing all the possibilities which Helvetia provides to our customer. But on the B2E part, yes, I was involved.
And can you tell a little bit about the implementation? How long did it take, for example?
Oh, yeah, of course. That was, as mentioned before, a very easy way.
Mm-hmm.
We had to define all our expectations and match them with the iWelcome standards, define the service level agreement, the operating level agreement, and which way we would like to integrate our SaaS partners. Is it SAML2? Do we support OAuth? Would we like to use provisioning? That stuff. When that was said, what our standards are, they are written in a document, and after that we had defined how we implement the Kerberos token checking between iWelcome and Helvetia. There we defined that we have to use a VPN tunnel between iWelcome and Helvetia, and implement the possibility that iWelcome can check our sended Kerberos token regarding our Active Directory. And also, if that was written, it was set up 2 weeks. The definition part is the harder way. Let's say that the the elapsed time of the definition of all the standards was a quarter year, 3 months, 4 months, and the setup after that was 2, maximum 4 weeks of everything.
Nice, nice. Okay, thanks.
Really nice, really smooth. Was a good together.
Yeah, we worked. There was a collaboration
Yeah,
project. Nice.
yeah.
Okay, Alexander, thank you very much. I think it's a very clear story from beginning to end. Is there anything more you'd like to add, of because this was the last slide?
Oh, currently not.
No.
No.
Perfect. No, perfect.
I
Perfect.
guess I mentioned everything. I hope I mentioned everything.
Yeah, you did. You did. I think you did. At least the all the slides that we prepared. But and we have already some questions popping in.
Okay, cool.
The first question is, being a Swiss financial institution supervised, was it difficult to find a solution that fitted your security needs?
Yes, it was.
And can you tell a little bit about
But
it?
yeah, there are not so many players on the market which meet our needs,
Mm-hmm.
except the GDPR stuff, the consent stuff, and the data centers within Europe. That's the main issue, where all the legal stuff is reflected within the IDOS solution,
Mm-hmm.
where we need which we need in Europe.
I get it. Okay, clear answer, I think. Another question coming in is, can you elaborate a little bit more on the B2E solution, please? The Active Directory is the source. Does iWelcome provision this repository? And where is the definition of the airbag, the RBAC roles? Is the in the Active Directory or the iWelcome system?
Okay, yes.
It's
No.
multiple questions. Sorry, Alexander. It's covered in one.
It's a long question.
It's a long question. Yeah.
No, iWelcome does not provision. We provide the employee informations through our microfocus system.
Mm-hmm.
Many of you may know formerly Novell eDirectory. We have an eDirectory IDM system where we provide all the employee information to iWelcome. And within iWelcome, we have a so-called keytab user, which is able to check the Kerberos token regarding to our Active Directory and checks the validity of that token. And the role management, formerly was it Behold. Today we have for role management or the RBAC system, we have IBM in place. We are not using iWelcome. iWelcome is not meant for authorizations on our implementation.
Got it. That's a clear answer.
So
I think you covered all of the questions.
maybe one point, we provide not only the employees,
Mm-hmm.
user ID, name, surname, email address to iWelcome. We also provide through the IDM system the entitlements to iWelcome. And iWelcome decides which entitlements have to provide to which SaaS partner. So that not every SaaS partner gets all of our entitlements, just those entitlements which they need.
Got it. Very clear. And because this was such a long question, and I think you covered all of the aspects in your answer, Alexander. But if the person that asked the question has more of these questions, they can always contact us afterwards. Next one, because next one coming in is about the security needs. Was it hard to convince the company about a SaaS solution versus on-premise?
Yes and no. Because of our new strategy, digitalization, our statement from the IT department was we need more speed than on-premise solutions, and the flexibility of implementing new Facebook authorizations or Twitter authentications or others is not that easy to do it on premise, and therefore we had good arguments to argument why we would like to introduce a IDaaS solution. And our arguments were based on the needs of our internal customers. Our internal business said to us, we would like that our customers can log in with their social account. Okay, therefore we have to implement something where we can help the speed which the social community has, and that's not possible to do it by self. That was our argumentation. It was hard in the beginning, yes, but after showing up these arguments regarding the needs the business has, it was easy to go that way.
Very clear. Okay, thanks. The questions are keep on coming. Another question, Alexander, is: are you using a multi-tenant or a private cloud setup for IDaaS, and why have you chosen for this setup?
Yes, we have multi-tenant. We have one tenant for B2C and one for B2E.
Mm-hmm.
And the why is, I can't remember why we decided that way.
Okay, that's clear, that's clear. And I think the last question that I have here in front of me is, in your presentation you mentioned portals. Do you also offer mobile apps?
Yes.
Yes.
But those are not authenticated currently.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I think that's about the last question that came in. We covered quite a bunch, but I think you responded very clearly. Thank you very much, Alexander. And also, in general, thanks a lot for sharing your story today with us. I think it was very useful for a lot of the participants today to hear about Helvetia, your story, journey towards digital transformation, and the role of IDaaS. So, on behalf of iWelcome, everybody within iWelcome, thank you very much, Alexander, and thank you, all listeners, for joining today.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.